back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Well, Mr. Lotta...
Mister?
Well, Miss Lotta Hart, take the stand.
Gee, thanks, Karma.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Very well, your testimony, please.
I agree, Salvador.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard the Spain come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was one bang, another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Not even a strangled bullfrog.
Oh man.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove you from the court if you do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order, order, order! I will have order.
Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Objection! Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there's a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
Of course there was. I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Tisk. Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Oh, God. So I'm wondering, how did the party popper use a whole roll? And she only got 2 shots when the... Oh. That's
Like
weird.
two usable shots, like it goes in an arc
Sure? Oh, okay.
to camera the whole lake.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense then. Okay.
It was Christmas Eve. I was in my car.
What was the second bang?
I heard this bang come up from the lake, which is obviously the gunshot. I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. Let's press on that.
Okay.
Hold it! Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
Horrifying.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble.
I will end you. Von Karma, I think I hate you.
I think so too.
End him.
He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? I will end him. There was
End him.
nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Press it.
Oops.
Oh,
I pressed
okay.
next. There weren't any contradictions in there.
Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here.
Maya's really taking this hard. Okay. Let's press on that nary one.
But what?
The last one.
Okay.
Press. Hold it!
Okay.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, sure, as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. Press further?
Do it.
We're gonna press
not?
you. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scan
that
the
fog.
whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Ms. Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm...
Sustained!
yes, of course. Oh, great.
Man
what am
up,
I
George.
supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. And then it goes through that again. Mimi. Let me look at my evidence.
Okay.
I
Okay.
I don't think there are any contradictions in here. Maybe you can press on the two gents in a boat,
Okay. Let's press on that then.
or maybe this is one of those things where you have to press everything.
Let's press on the two gents on the boat.
Alright.
Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Press further?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. And there was another bang. We already clicked on that.
Already clicked on that.
Let's click on I heard this bang come up from the lake.
Okay.
Hold it. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
Oh my god.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witnesses.
Everyone hates this guy so much.
Supposed to be.
Let's press, I was in my car.
Okay.
Hold it.
Or if you'll object.
Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further.
Yeah.
Ms. Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Oh my god.
Dude, shut up!
But does the witness's motive in camping out by the lake have to do with the case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Hey, Radio Killer, welcome to the stream. Wait. Now, I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
What?
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh.
Nick! Lotta's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it? Who was that?
It was me.
Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart! Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta!
What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No! Wait.
Wait!
Oh, that was you.
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! That's the difference. All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong. Wrong!
What?
Did you hear what Ms. Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Order.
You're in contempt of court! It's too late for vile claims!
I'll be right back.
Judge, sustain my objection! Oh, you're leaving?
One second.
Okay.
We're short on time.
I hate him. I don't hate Hayden, but I hate him.
It's not you, Hayden. It's Von Karma.
It is.
Okay, sorry
Am
about
I
that.
doing a good job of being Von Karma?
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
Yes.
You are. Amazing.
Very.
Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
But
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense doesn't have a right to cross-examine her again.
he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya! There goes my little soldier.
Oh.
I'll be strong.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here, or else... Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. You know the guard? Not the guard. The judge finally manned up for a second there.
Just for a second.
Yeah. Just for...
Let's press on. I saw it clear as day. All that. Well, what about the other man? Jeez.
You cannot expect to be allowed to blatantly ignore your promise, Mr. Knight. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it.
If you will let
if
me.
you can.
Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Damn it, it's one of these.
Oh man.
Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that case.
Yep, you're penalized for pressing in this one.
What will Maya
The
say?
save scum.
Oh, okay. Let me make some saves.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case. Okay. That's it? Oh, I don't know if...
We gotta present something.
Okay. I saw it clear as day.
What about the photo?
This one?
I mean, it's
Well, the photo wasn't clear.
it's certainly not clear as day.
Okay. Check. Okay. Present the photo. Objection! Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Ms. Hart.
So? So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet, you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What? What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Ms. Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Nice.
Aha.
How Edgeworth was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was as thick as grits.
Grits that were strangling a bullfrog.
So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard the noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You use binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Okay. Do a quick save. You're right, it was cold, not mist was thick as grits that strangled bullfrogs. I finished setting up the camera, I got back in the car, so I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, my binoculars. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony, if it's the last thing I do. I hope this is not... Is it? I don't know.
Oh dear.
So... It's a pretty solid testimony. Let me look at my stuff. Let's look at the camera.
I'm gonna read again.
Faces the lake.
Can we maybe press about the binoculars?
Binocucom. When she brought them or when she used them?
When
I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
That
one?
I don't know. Something seems fishy with the binoculars thing. I don't know if we should press about I brought them or when she used them.
Let's go ahead and take a look at when I heard that noise out on the lake.
Let's press on that one. Hold it! If there was a heavy fog, how could binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him.
I did, yeah.
Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. Oh, this is the end again. Okay, so, let's click on here. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits, so if it was that thick, she couldn't see.
I strangled a bullfrog.
Yes. Let's press on the first one.
Okay.
So, how could you see Mr. Edgeworth?
Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as that is... Oh,
Oh, snap!
no! Nobody loves me.
There, Phoenix. It's okay.
Nobody loves me. Let's press on... Brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with the line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Do it.
Let's do it. Press further. This is the make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Ms. Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya.
The camera was set
Wait
up
a-
to take pictures of...
Oh!
Wait a minute. It was pointed towards the water.
Yes.
Yep. But was it
Present.
set up?
No, Joe.
Faces the lake. So we present
What is it?
Lotta's camera to the first
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, what does a meteor shower have to do with loud noises?
Or lakes.
Or lakes?
Objection! You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Ms. Hart.
Oof.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was... Ms.
Nessie,
Hart-
the article.
It was Gordy!
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 Take that! Ms. Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting of Gordy Lake. Well, Miss Hart?
I've never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
I have proof. I have it. Proof! Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Here is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster. That would be the camera.
It is
Right?
loud noises.
Yeah, loud noise.
There.
What is that? Take that! The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Ms. Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are all of you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to take a photograph. Gordy, you got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Damn.
Oh. Hey, I'm gonna kill him.
But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. Well, what could have it been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Ms. Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Witness testimony.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well,
Fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case.
I found...
There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?